and pose a significant challenge to the prospect of a future Palestinian state. The project, located in the E1 area, will expand the Maale Adumim settlement by adding around 3,500 new apartments. This approval follows the rejection of petitions against the project earlier this month. The E1 project has been under discussion for over 2 decades, but was previously blocked due to pressure from the US. The settlement's location is strategically significant, as it is one of the last geographical links between Ramallah and Bethlehem, cities in the West Bank that are currently separated by Israeli checkpoints. We're now joined by Mati Zawaig. He's a geopolitical expert and he joins us live from Israel. Mati, if you can just briefly give us the feeling about that the Israeli people have over occupying the West Bank. Obviously, this settlement in particular has been in contention for 4 years due to the fact that the international community, the United Nations, see these settlements as illegal under international law. What do the people of Israel feel about them?
Well, thank you for having me. You know, this has been a controversial theme for decades, not for weeks or months, and they're always chanting the same song. The Palestinians, Europeans, they say, let's have a two-state solutions, but there is a problem. For a two-state solutions, you need 2 parts. And Israel was eager to have such a solution in the 80s, in the 90s. They have several times given their okay for going forward with 2-state solutions in the 90s with Rabin, then with Ehud Barak in 2000, then in 2006 with Ehud Olmert. Palestinians always say no, and then this was a wonderful excuse for some part of the public in Israel, especially the movements of the extreme right, to do more and more settlements and say, look, they always say no, so let's build a belt of defense for our future, because they are always attacking and never agreeing to a peace accord. So to say now, why are you building, is more and more of the same. I have something revolutionary to...
Oh, we seem to have lost Mati there. Hopefully he joins us once.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Here again. And I was saying that I have a revolutionary proposition for the Palestinian people. They can offer peace to Israel, and this is the best way to make Israel lose all their,
Mati,
I don't know, messianic ideas of having most of the part of the territories that they are asking for them since many years, when they were only attacking Israel and not asking for peace.
Mati, of course, the people of the Israel is not at war with the West Bank. It is at war with Gaza, which is, of course, a separate territory in the area. We just have to establish that to our viewers. But I want to now look at the language of Israel's finance minister, Bezalel Smotrich, who held up a board showing these settlements. He said this reality finally buries the idea of a Palestinian state because there is nothing left to recognize and no one to recognize. Your thoughts on the language used by the far-right Israeli finance minister there, and obviously the prospects for a two-state solution now these settlements have been approved?
Look, again, we have the things in both sides in the hands of the extremes. So if you are talking about the finance minister, of course, maybe 60-65% of Israelis minimum, they don't agree with him. But he's in the government now, and the government is not changed unless it's going to be some solution in the problems with Gaza. And the people are going to get close to the elections, because our elections are in 2026. In order to make this kind of government fall down, is to say yes to some kind of solution with the Palestinians.
So you need also a Palestinian side that is strongly proposing a peace plan that is true, that they recognize the state of Israel, that they are not going to attack in Israel, and then maybe things are going to change. In this moment, who is going the tone? Giving the tone to all this? Only the extremists in both sides. Netanyahu is using this for not making any steps forward too, because it's keeping him in power. And from the other side, they also are talking about the unity of the Palestinians when they are completely disunited, and when the people in Israel don't really trust about their intentions in the future. So if people want to make peace, they have to want peace from both sides, not only from one side.
Thank you.